All right, so like a year and a half ago, I posted a video titled like World's Best Cigar Hygrometer. And it really was the best one that I found. I actually have them lined up here, getting ready to take the batteries out so I could recycle the batteries and throw away these pieces of crap. For the longest time, they were great. They had a couple little issues, tried to fix it in the new style, and everything just went downhill from there. Lots of people complaining on that video, and it's the reason why I pulled it down. It's private. Nobody can find the video anymore. I hated being the guy that recommended something such a long time ago, and then people are having such fits with it. So I started to do some research, reached out to other cigar bloggers. Hey, what are you using? What are you using? And it really came down to two companies that like everybody was using, and it was like 50-50. And I'm like, okay, so this is what we're gonna go with. So doing some research on both companies, and I found the one that fit my personal needs. I do everything for me. If it's something that I do that you like, you know, so be it that you're digging on something I'm digging on, and the thing I'm using is the thing you need as well. So we had a couple different, these are the new ones that we got here. A couple things that were mandated by me. Had to have a display. A lot of them nowadays, they don't have a display. They work Bluetooth, wireless, Wi-Fi. I don't care about that. I want to see the display. I don't want to have to open up my phone when I'm sitting in front of the hygrometer. It has to have a normal size battery, not one that you can only get on Amazon and you can only buy in packs of 12 and they're ungodly expensive. A normal battery. Had to be Bluetooth. Obviously, that's what I said. I mean, the non-Bluetooth ones, there's tons of them out there. The Cigar Oasis Caliber 4, probably one of the best Bluetooth or non-Bluetooth ones out there. And has to be adjustable. I thought there was something else. So it had to have a display, Bluetooth, a normal battery, and it's got to be adjustable. So the problems with I have all of these, they didn't have normal batteries, and they would get like 10-12% out of range, and I couldn't adjust them. I don't know on this one if the one adjustment that I really want is there, and that's to be able to, if it's reading wrong on here, like on this one, I adjust it in my app. I tell my app that this is 5% high, 5% low. So when I open up my phone and I look at this one and I go, okay, so that's the true reading, not the true reading on here. It'd be nice to be able to adjust this one too. If you know it's 5% off, be able to adjust this and up and down, and in the app up and down. But on these piles of crap, that's not possible. So the company we're talking about is InkBird. So I reached out to InkBird and I'm like, here's what I want to do. I'm replacing all of my hygrometers. I have 12. I would like to buy 12 from you in exchange for 12 free ones to give away. So after some back and forth, we had some discussions. I'm not being paid for this, so I can say whatever I want. One thing they had, if you don't like them, are you still going to post the video? Of course I'm not. I'm not here to trash a company, and it doesn't make any sense. There's 1,000 hygrometers out there, and a lot of them don't work. So I'm not going to have a video say, hey, don't buy this one. It doesn't work. And another one, oh, that was my other, had to be under $20. That I knew I was missing one. I had to buy 12 of these things. I don't want to spend over $20 on these things. So that was my other criteria. If this is the first time you're watching one of these unboxings from me, this is kind of what I do. So yeah, I'm like, if it's not good, I'm not going to post it. They're like, well, do you need coupon codes? And I'm like, no, I don't need coupon codes. I don't need this. I don't need that. All I need are 12. I need 12 to give away. And they're like, yeah, we'll do that. So I bought 12 and they gave me 12. We're giving all 12 away on 4 different platforms. So I've got 2 YouTube channels. One called Prop Style, that's our newest video. You may be watching it on this channel right now. That's like all really non-cigar related stuff. Then we've got Cigar Prop, which is all my cigar content. We have the Cigar Prop TikTok channel and the Cigar Prop Instagram page. So I'm giving away 4 on each platform. That's 12. You can win more than one on per platform. You can't win twice on YouTube. Well, on one YouTube channel. You can win on the Cigar Prop YouTube channel and the Prop Style YouTube channel. You just can't win twice on the Cigar Prop YouTube channel. So there'll be links down below. For those links, I'm not asking you to like, follow, subscribe, share. I don't care. I would appreciate if you're gonna go to those platforms and you have an account, give me a follow on TikTok, Instagram, Prop Style. If you don't have those and you're just going, if you don't use those and you're just going there to win, that's fine. I don't care if you follow me or not. We don't do this. All this crap to jump through hoops. And we're already 6 minutes in and I haven't even shown you the hygrometer. Once again, this is kind of what I do. Inside this Tupperware container right here is a brand new Boveda 69, and there are 2 Cigar Oasis caliber 4s that I had previously. These are kind of like my go-tos. These things are rock solid. So these are both reading at 69. I've had them in here for 24 hours. I'm going to unbox 12 of these and then put them inside here and then come back after 24 hours. But then I just realized I am filming this on my phone and my 2 cameras. And I need to be able to, because I haven't unboxed these yet, I need my phone to finish this unboxing. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. So give me a minute. All right, I'm back. I had to say goodbye to TikTok and Instagram. Those people have to come over to watch this video. So this is probably the spot that they're coming over to watch, because I realize I need to download like an app and stuff. So let's see what comes inside these packages. I haven't even opened these up. I literally just pulled these out of the big box. So we've got, this is what they look like. We've got some instructions. We've got the hygrometer. There we go. Let's see, inside here we've got the battery. This is a CR2032, a normal human-sized battery. And this is what I like. It's got, because I want to put these in my humidor, it's got the pads, the Velcro pads. So I can actually put these on my drawer. So I can just kind of walk by my humidor and I can see them. So let's read the directions. I read them online and they were pretty cut and dry. And it's download the app. So we're going to do this together in real time. So I'm just going to scan the QR. Installed the InkBird, ENGBIRD app. And then while that's downloading, search, let's see, please make sure your phone supports Bluetooth. Please make sure Bluetooth on the device is on before connecting. So let's turn Bluetooth on. So it is installing the app. Let's see, open the app, turn on Bluetooth. Put the device close to your phone and click Add Sensor. So that was all there is to it. Let's go ahead and hit Open. Put the battery in. The battery goes in that, yeah, it goes in that way. And that's it. Powers right up. It's in Celsius. So hopefully I'll see, we'll see what that. All right, add sensor. Please place the peripheral near the phone and click done. Let's see, oh, indoor, oh, add sensor, and then it's gonna ask me outdoor use, nursery, inside of a car, oh, I like it, that gives me some different options. So I'm going to do indoor use, desired temperature intervals, Do I get to change? Let's see, let me hit done. So it's adding the device. Device added successfully. So let me, settings. Okay, so temperature, humidity, calibrate. Okay, so it does have a calibration, version, interval, data reading, interval every 10 minutes, name, and then I'll go back and name these because I'll actually probably put on here, I'll probably draw on here with a magic marker like 1, 2, so if I'm scrolling through my app, I can see them all. One thing I got to do is figure out how to go from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Let's see. Press the CF button to turn on a Bluetooth. Hold the CF button. Where is the CF button? It just says Bluetooth. Oh, is that the Bluetooth? The same button? Let's see. Oh, the CF and it is the Bluetooth button. So you just press and hold it. Oh, okay, there you go. Simple. 2 buttons. Read the directions. Just hold that and it swaps back and forth between that. In order to do it, we suggest turning off the Bluetooth. In order to reduce power loss, we suggest turning off the Bluetooth in use. So press the min-max button alternately to display the minimum and maximum values of the temperature and humidity on the screen. Hold the min-max button for 3 seconds to clear all historic min-max values. The device will record new. So, all right. So what I got to do here... So I really do need to, so I'm wondering how I will come back here later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark these, like 1 through, as I'm adding them, so I can add them in here. I can add the next one, and then I can remember which ones are which. So when I see them, but then it says put the near here. So what I'll do is I'll mark it, add it, put it in there, and then put it in the other room, and then I'll add them one at a time, just so I'm in the mechanic field. Too many things get close to each other, readings and all that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start marking these 1 through 10, 1 through 12. I'll probably start off with 10 of them, maybe 8 of them, and then I'll keep going. So I'm going to see you back here in just a couple of minutes. All right, so I got 4 of them done, super easy. I mean, it couldn't be any easier of just holding it near the phone and it just adds. Once it adds it to the list, you go back in, you hit the settings, you can rename it. The only thing that I'm, and I'll have to see how this goes, it's still in Celsius on my phone. I thought maybe the first one, since it was in Celsius, maybe I have to turn it on, hit Fahrenheit, and then add it to the list. I tried that. It's showing Fahrenheit on the device. It's not showing Fahrenheit on the app. So I'm gonna have to play around with that. Maybe it takes some time. I don't know. I do like they have a minimum temperature and a maximum temperature and a minimum humidity and a maximum humidity, and it says alert me. So if it fell without outside of those parameters, that it would actually alert me that something was going on. So this could not be easier to set up. It's like I said, I'm gonna put them all in the Tupperware and let them go, and then I will adjust the. Hopefully, we'll see how they are out of the box. If they need to be calibrated, if generally they're all the same or not. So I don't know, but then I'm going to work on these these temperatures or the temperatures and figure out how to get them to humidity. So I'm going to do all that. I'm going to give it 24 hours, and then I'll come back in and let you know after 24 hours what's going on with them, and if I figured out the humidity thing or the temperature thing. So in the meantime, I'm going to be back literally. You're not going to skip a beat, but for me, it'll be in 24 hours from now. So hang tight. All right, we're back. It has been 24 hours. Just got off from work. Still wearing my work pants. Probably can't see that. I was super excited. I just had to throw the camera on and see what we got, and I love it. So my 2 standards, that I'm using to measure all these other ones, are at 71.2 and 71.7 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm reading one exactly 70% and one exactly 69%. I do have a 69% Boveda in here. So to see a 1%, not a big deal. I have 10 of the InkBird units inside here. We're reading temperature 72, 71, 71, 73, 71, 71, 72, 71, 71, 72. So essentially the same. Humidity, we're reading 68, 67, 68, 68, 68, 68, 67, 68, 67, 67. So we're essentially the same. A percent or two, not going to be a big deal. Here's where I am most excited about trying. We'd mentioned last night I couldn't figure out how to change it over to Celsius or temperature. Yeah, there's a little gear icon in the upper left-hand corner of the app. Yeah, you just click on that and toggle back and forth. So let's open up the InkBird app. Takes a second. So they're all reading here. So they're all reading. Let me just go here. They're all reading exactly on the app except the percentage. The percentage on the app gives you more precise. So on the units, we'll say, we'll look at number 10 here, 68%. We're reading 68.2%. So it gives you down to the specifics. So we're going to find one here. Let's just go to number 9. So number 9 is reading 71 degrees, 71.4 and 67%. I want to bump number 9 up to read 68% with all of those. So we're going to, let's see how this is. Let's see how this is done. Oh, never mind. I got to go the other way. And it changed on the unit. I love it. The only thing I would change on the app, I don't know. I don't know if you can. No way you're seeing that. I should try and do some kind of screen record. Maybe I'll just screenshot some of these. So you have to put in negative. So on some of these that are out there on the market, you'll have an up and down to calibrate. So you just like click the up arrow key and it'll go negative, half, 1, 1.5, whatever, or positive. So you actually have to put in like the negative and then the number you want to go higher or lower. And it changed it on the screen and inside the app. And then if I come inside the app, let me just open that back up. So yeah, and it stays on the screen. So you can see if you opened up the calibration, oh, I calibrated this once before at a -1 or a +2. So I absolutely love that. I haven't set my alerts yet. I'll probably go in there and set my alerts for temperature and humidity. It'll be interesting to see how those come up on my screen as well, to see if it's if it just alerts me in my panel. So the next thing is getting these mounted in my various humidors and still testing them out. I'm still not done with this test. It has passed everything that I've wanted this to do. The single most important test being, if I calibrate it inside the app, will it change the number on the screen? And that it does. So I'm excited. So let me peel off all these hook and loop fasteners or things and get these in my humidor. And I'm going to let them sit for a week and let them do their things. I've got humidors in here, out there, they're everywhere. So I'm going to come back in a week and figure these out. And remember, I want to say remember because literally you were just watching a second ago. For me, it's been a whole day. We're giving away 12 of these. 4 on the Cigar Prop TikTok, Instagram, Cigar Prop and Prop Style YouTube channel. So leave a comment down below. It needs to be a legit comment. Just can't be comment. Can't be something lame, or I'm not going to pick you. Well, actually, I'm not going to. It's going to be a random. We're going to do it on our live show. We have a weekly live cigar show, I'm going to try and do that live so people can see that I'm not just picking people that I want to pick. But if you just put comment, I'm going to spin that wheel again. So, all right, cats and kittens. Once again, we're going to see you back here soon. This is going to be, I want to make sure that this is a great product for me to recommend to you. So I'm going to take some time doing this. And what am I talking about? Like, I'm thinking like you're going to put your phone down and wait an entire week. You're literally just going to keep watching. So, all right, see you in a week. All right, so it's been about a week and a half, maybe a little bit more, since we started using the new InkBird. These are the ITH-12S Bluetooth hygrometers. I've got them all in my various humidors. We've got three I think in this one. We've got one in all of the desktop humidors. I've got two in each of the other humidors, the New Air humidors, one on the bottom, one on the top. And I've noticed after the last like 3 days, I've really been checking on them like every single day, and everything is absolutely just rock solid. We'll open up my humidor here and I'll show you where I've got these. I really like that they come with the little Velcro straps or the stickers, because I can walk by and I can see these through my glass, so I really don't have to open it up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and then I've got one up here in the corner. And these are all reading 74 degrees Fahrenheit, 62%, and within 1 degree and 1%, they're all reading the exact same from top all the way to bottom. So that just kind of goes to prove that they say humidity rises, heat rises within a humidor. If you get a good sealed unit like this, really it'll turn over the air, you know, on its own. I do have some fans in the back that do come on twice a day for an hour to help circulate that air and humidity a little bit, but it pretty much stays rock solid. And I run 0 humidity control in here. There is no humidity device at all, period, nothing. And we're at 74, 62, well, it's dropping 61, 60 now that the door's open. So yeah, 0 humidity control. And that's what, this is my main one. I run Boveda in all of my other desktops and all, some of my Tupperdoors, most don't have any in it. But this is the one that I keep more cigars in here than anything else, and a lot of expensive cigars in here. So I monitor this one the most. So it's been nice to be able to sit at my desk, turn on my phone, open up the app, and then check, all the humidity levels across the board. So far, I'm digging it. I do have, there's a couple little quirks that I've had, but let's head back into the office and we can talk about those over there. All right, so far, I'm really loving the units. They're working absolutely, well, they're working absolutely flawlessly. They do have some quirks, but we'll get into that here in a second. I'll open up the phone. I'll do a screen record, and we'll kind of work our way through it. I really want to do a lot of testing. I know it's been seconds since I've seen you last, but I've had a few people hit me up like, hey, what's going on with the testing? And I've just been telling people that I really want to try and do as thorough as testing as possible, because if I recommend this product, I want it to be a really, really good product. So let me hit find my screen recorder here. Start recording. So what we'll do is we'll open up the app. Oh, we gotta make sure I forgot to turn Bluetooth on. So as we open up the app, I'll scroll through. Now you can see right here, there's some that are grayed out. They're not in bold black. Some are in bold. So those are the ones that sometimes they take a second or two to connect. Now, the one quirk is, so right now, as you can see, that top one, 76.06 degrees Fahrenheit, 62.49% humidity. That is my main, unit number 3, my main humidor, that is in bold. And this is the one I've had the most problems with. Not word, but quirky. So I click on settings, and it'll say the device is out of reach. But as you can see in the under calibration, the temperature, that is the correct temperature and humidity. It is bold. Now you can see as it connected, it turned green, data reading, and then at the bottom where it says alert me, that's where I have my temperature and humidity set for my minimums, the maximums. It's just a little slider bar. You can go back and forth. So that just means now that it's reading and it's green, you can download the data. I'm not sure what happens if it's not connected, like, because the alert me goes off, it turns off. So I'm not quite sure if it's not connected like that, if it won't alert. I've never had it take more than like 10 or 15 seconds to connect. But if we go back here, the same one, you can see it's grayed out again, and then it's going to take a second to become bold again, and then we can actually go in and hit the diagram. Once again, this one says the device is out of reach. We'll wait till it connects. We'll actually just back out. We'll go to another one for the diagram so you can see what it is. Device, there we go, connecting. And it just shows the diagram on the screen of the last time that I opened up the diagram. So it's gonna load. It's gonna download all the data. Or maybe it already downloaded. No, it has not. It says loading. Let me go back through here. Let me find another one, the diagram. This is, so, as you can see here, these are some of the quirks that I have come across when using this. Okay, so we got here one, connections successful. Now it's loading. As you can see, it's downloading all the data, and then it changed on the screen. Retrying. Now, I don't have as many issues if I go into, I got a lot of, I don't know, so many computers and electronics in here. I don't know if this is working like a Faraday cage. I generally don't have this many issues if I'm actually in my bedroom with all the units themselves. But the success is reading, it's success, read. We can go the day. You can see by today it's been just rock solid all the way across. And then you can switch, you can see back and forth. This is the temperature. We can switch to the humidity. Humidity level, I mean, just a straight line across. That humidor is just rock solid. The temperature, it does fluctuate on the temperature, and you can scroll to see your historical data. You can see it went from a high of, looks like about 76 degrees to a low of about 72 degrees. So it's about whatever about a normal swing for me. That is why I keep my humidity levels, try and keep them a little bit lower. We're a little bit amped up here at 68%. So what I'll do, I'll go through all of these again and see the historical data on them. And what I'll do is just open up the door to my humidor. That's the thing about those big units, thick stainless steel, thick glass. They hold everything inside. So once every week or two, I just got to open up my humidor and let them air out. So we'll come down. Like I said, as you can see, they're still grayed out. They'll take a second to connect as we're scrolling, one by one. Let's get that one to connect. Let's see, the device is out of reach. Like I said, it may just be that I'm in my office, but that's still, I mean, I'm not making excuses for the units. They don't appear to have a super powerful Bluetooth range. So we'll go to the bottom one here. Connecting, connection successful. Data reading, everything came up really quickly. Everything's reading good. So that's really, and then I'll show one thing up here, up in the upper left-hand corner here. If you hit that little gear, that's how you can change it back and forth on the temperature unit, the language, and then the version. I'm assuming, yeah, I can click on it. I don't know. I'm assuming it will update if it gets an update. So we'll go ahead and stop this. So that's really the only. Okay, so for me, none of that is a deal breaker for me. I've been dealing with cigars a long time. One thing I've noticed on cigars is people focus. They focus too much on the temperature, the humidity. They want these devices. They want Wi-Fi. I don't care about Wi-Fi. Like I said, if I'm out of town, there's nothing I can do. I don't want to be on my vacation and seeing my humidors at 82 degrees and then, you know, thinking about that the whole time, or scrambling to get somebody over my house that doesn't know cigars to try and figure it out. It is what it is. They'll take care of themselves. So I don't need that. I don't need Bluetooth working all the time either. Like I said, even when it's not connected, when it's, as long as it's in bold, whatever's showing on your phone is absolutely what's showing on the screen. You're just not going to download those data points. And like I said, I've never had one not connect eventually. Sometimes it takes a little bit. It is what it is. These units are $20 and under, depending on when you buy them. So you got to take that price point into consideration when you're using this. They do make, I'm almost positive they make the ones that are Wi-Fi capable as well, but they don't have the reading on the screen. And for me, I was looking for, like we said at the beginning, there was certain things, criteria that they had to meet for me. You know, had to have that screen on there, had to be under $20, $20 and under, had to be able to calibrate it so it reads the same thing on my phone to the same thing on here. And so far, it has met all of my goals. I'm really digging it. The few little connectivity issues between my phone and the unit, for me, I don't care. I don't care at all. But I'm doing a thorough testing just in case you care. So you can make that decision. My decision is not going to be, I'm not going to tell you to buy it or not buy it. It's not my job here. My job here is to give you as much information as possible so you can make an informed decision yourself. So, all right, I'm going to leave these go for another week, see how they're doing, and then, like I said, that'll give us probably about 3 weeks of use. I know it's not, you know, a ton of time, but we'll definitely come back and do a 90-day follow-up as well. So, all right, you sit right there. It's going to be instantaneous where I'll be back, but for me, it's going to be about a week. All right, we're back. I know I just left you seconds ago, but it's been a few weeks. Since I saw you at the very, very beginning, it's been a month and a half that I have been testing these InkBird hygrometers. I've had people messaging me, when are we going to get the update? When are we going to get the final video? I wanted to take a bunch of time and make sure that this unit was going to be the one that I could recommend to everybody. And I am pleased to say that I am able to recommend these. I have had zero problems with these hygrometers. Now, a couple people have reached out because I've had like updates, TikTok, Instagram, things like that. Do they make a Wi-Fi version? They do. I don't need them. I like the Bluetooth version because it has the screen on it to where I can see it at a visual glance. All the hygrometers that are on the market today that are Wi-Fi, all the ones that I've seen, like the little tiles, that's all they are. You know, I don't want to open my phone to check what my humidity and temperature is when I can just look at it inside my humidor. So that's why I chose these. I don't, you know, harp over my humidors. I had been watching my Daniel Marshall one because I did screw that humidor up by using kind of a knockoff, you know, a humidification pack for a couple of months, and that's been a slow process of getting that humidor back up. But I love just being able to open my phone, open the InkBird app. Now it does take a few seconds. I have quite a few hygrometers in here. And then, like you saw before, the screen and everything else, you know, sometimes you got to click in. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds of searching before it connects. But just by opening it up, like I was going to show you, I can see what all they are live now. It's really only about once a week that I go in and I'll click on all the, well, I have been clicking on all the humidors and seeing what my graph is. And that has been kind of nice, but going forward, it's not something that I'm really going to pay attention to. When I see one that's really low, like my Daniel Marshall humidor, I do click on that graph a little bit more often to see if I'm getting any spikes, see if something's happening. And it's been low. It's just been steady rising. So it's nice to see that. So it's nice to have that graph. Just if it is low, or if it is or you notice it is spiking, to see that graph to figure out if it's the time of day. You know, maybe every day you'll see that the temperature just spikes right up, so you can figure out, hey, is my humidor in the wrong place? And you know, maybe during the day, sun's coming in, that room is heating up. So it's been nice. The hygrometers have been spot on. I have randomly checked a few of them, put them in a sealed Tupperware for anywhere from 24 to 48 hours with two of my known good calibrated hygrometers. Not a single one of these has lost any calibration on the temperature or the humidity. So I'm safely going to recommend the InkBird ITH-12S. These are fantastic little units. And at $20, you really can't go wrong with this. Like I said, sometimes the app can be a little finicky, popping in and out. But at the end of the day, I always remember these are $20 units. They're performing flawlessly. So if they don't connect right away, I'm going to cut them a little bit of slack. But I've never had one not connect. I've never had any issues so far. So yeah, we have 4 piles of these right here. So 4 piles of 3 hygrometers. I'm giving away 12 of these hygrometers. I'm going to give away on all my platforms that you can watch. Well, not this video. So Cigar Prop, our newest channel, it's called Prop Style. On YouTube, that's dedicated to anything but cigars, nothing cigar related, but products like this, you know, where anybody can use. Our TikTok channel and our Instagram channel. I'm going to give away 3 hygrometers on each one of those platforms. I'm going to leave links to each one of those platforms in this description. So what you got to do is you got to go. So if you go to the Prop Style, you'll find this exact same video. You don't have to watch it again. You can comment, you know, I want, you know, a hygrometer, yay for InkBird. I don't know, whatever you want. Just don't put comment because I'm going to delete you. Got to go to Instagram. Now there you may have to scroll. Same with my TikTok because I upload a lot of stuff on there. All you got to do, I'm going to post some kind of video about InkBird, the InkBird hygrometer. I'm not going to put a link to those videos on Instagram and TikTok. I want to make you work just a little bit, but those will be short. Those will be like 59-second, under 1 minute videos. So find that video and make a comment. Same comment. So you can comment on all 4 videos for 4 chances to win. If you win on any one of those platforms, that will disqualify you from winning again on the other platforms. We have 12. I want to have 12 winners. I don't want to have, 8 winners and one guy get 4, or one person, guy or gal. So yeah, once you win on one platform, you cannot win on another, but you do have 4 chances to win. So yeah, so the video description will be the links to those other social media accounts. I will try and upload all of these videos, on all those accounts and on YouTube and Prot Style all at the same time. So, you can go, go and try and find those relatively quickly. I am going to leave this contest open for, we will say, because by the time people find this, some platforms it takes 5 or 6 days to push out for people to see it. So we're going to say, we're going to give it 3 weeks from the date that this video is posted on YouTube. So if you're watching it after 3 weeks, don't bother commenting. The contest is over. But 3 weeks from the date that it's posted, I will pick winners across all platforms. We'll try and do it live on my weekly live cigar show, just so, or I might go live with my buddy Care, just so everybody knows. We don't do the shenanigans thing. We don't pick out our friends to win. We do really just pick out random people to win all of the contests that we have. So, and in the link below, if you're interested, I'll put the link to InkBird, where I got this. They sent me links for this one, and then they did send me a link for their Wi-Fi version as well. So they sell all of their stuff. I'll put a link to their website, InkBird's website. But when you go to buy anything, they bounce you right over to their US Amazon store. So you can go through the InkBird's website, check out some stuff, or you can just go directly to their Amazon store. So all right, cats and kittens, that's all we got. I know this video's been long, but I really wanted a very detailed and thorough unboxing and testing of these hygrometers, so I know whether to recommend them or not. And then, like I said, I would definitely recommend these. So check them out, comment, find the other videos. We'll see you next time.